Platinum, how are you? You've had a great weekend. Had a slight accident this weekend. Managed to cut my foot. So little trip to A&E, a few medi strips later, bandaged up. So that happened on Friday, Saturday. I couldn't really wait on it, and today miraculously I'm so excited to be able to walk and everything on it and be able to drive. So the body is a great healer. So you forget when you begin to just take things for granted that you can walk around and do things, and when something happens to you that slows you down, you then begin to move into that gratefulness energy. So yeah, I'm feeling really excited. I can get up and do things and having to sit on the sofa and make people wait on me. Yeah, not used to that. So it was only a day, but yeah, I got through that. So the sun is shining today, beautiful. I've got lots of exciting things coming up. Next week, I'm over at Market Drayton and they're having a wellbeing hub. And I've got a little gazebo, just got a little bit setting it up at the moment. So I'm looking forward to doing some wellness, bit of meditation, a little bit of movement, and introduce a sound bowl. So that's over at Market Drayton this Saturday. And that's 10 till 2. It's just near the market hall. So if you're free and living around there, they invite you to come along. I'm doing obviously a sound bath the following weekend over at the community centre. So if you wanted to know a little bit more about it, or maybe you're interested in coming along, then come and meet me in the tent. Then I've got my new seated yoga class at Ellesmere. That's on a Thursday morning, with sound healing as well, with bowls and a small little gong that I have, which is quite portable. The huge ones I need 2 big stands, and with my mobility at the moment, I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself, so I just take a small little gong with me to that one, just to give the energy, the free flow of energy. So I've got the 26th of June, I have one over at Audlam. So if you're not booked on your Audlam group yet, then I invite you to do that. All the events on my book web page. Over at the Sapphire Studio in Market Drayton as well, beginning of July, I'm going to be over at the studio doing a really nice introduction workshop to Kundalini Yoga. If nobody's actually experienced that yet, so if you're that direction, you're welcome to book on that too. Following into July, over at the Silvertree Wellness Studio, they have a lovely outside space. I have a teepee, so I'm going to be using the teepee. I'm going to hold a lovely sacred ceremony with movement, meditation, breath, and sound gong, sound bath at the end. So there's quite limited places for that one. I know a couple of people have booked on already. So if something you'd like to do, experience sound bath outside, then please book onto that one. I said all the details on my book web page. And then also doing another outside event, which is a little bit closer. That one's over at Welsh End in Wixall. So I'm using the Forest Church, over the Methodist Church there. So they have a forest church. It's a lovely outdoor space again. So we're going to be doing a little bit of gentle movement. And again, a mini little sort of taster sound bath. So there are spaces on that available. It's really nice outside. So fingers crossed for the weather. So with the the gazebo I've just bought, hoping I'm not going to need it, but I'll have it there just in case we need to squeeze a few people in. Yeah, it's not huge, but we could fit a few people in there. So I'm really excited about that. Coming up further ahead, if you maybe missed out on my Ignite framework, Ignite Your Flame, that's going to be happening again in November. That's all again going to be over at Ford Hall Farm. So I will set some links there so you can do I know a lot of people said that they wanted like a payment option, so they could book in little sections, or book and then pay in sections, so it's not too much on one fell swoop, which I can totally understand. Yeah, because I know I do a lot of things like that, and a staged sort of payment system, so you can actually be able to come and not worry about it all being in one amount. So that's going to be coming up very soon. You need to get some admin sorted for that and get the laptop out to create that for you. So I'm excited about that. So if the people already within that group that came last time, the time before, we do have a private little Facebook group where we can practice and join in together. and support each other too. Yes, that's exciting. Tonight I have my sound bath over at the Hill Valley Hotel Golf and Spa. So we're set up in the spa. So if you come into the spa reception, and we're just down the corridor there. It's a really nice, safe little space to relax, rewind, unwind, and just we get a deeper sense of restorative sound therapy and a small group setting. So if you've maybe not been before, I invite you to come along, experience that for yourself. Not every sound bath is the same. Every time you have a sound experience, it will be different. Whether it be in a group setting or in a one-to-one setting or a small couples group. And then we've got Father's Day coming up soon, so I am available to offer sessions for maybe family group, maybe want to get a bit closer, a bit of connection's been lost. It's quite nice to do that, something with your family as well. You all know each other, and you don't need to like be another version of yourself. You just be yourself and just relax. So that's quite nice. So I do have some special bookings available for Father's Day. You can do them you and your dad or whoever it is that you have been close to, grandparent, whatever. Yeah, that's a really nice opportunity as well to get together and have deeper connection through sound. And every sound bath, as I said, is different, and depending on what your intention is for your sound bath will be different as well. Yeah, so excited. So if you are wanting to book, then spaces will go quite fast as I don't have huge numbers. Keep it quite small and sacred, and I can keep the space nice and small, so we can get that deeper sense of safety and be able to relax and release a little bit deeper. Fantastic. So today, I'm not sure if you caught up with my last one last week. I'm not sure if the email went through with my recording of last week. It's all a bit of a blur really. So I'll send maybe a couple out with the one from last week and this week so you can catch up. And I thought today we'd do a little bit of breathing meditation, so we can really relax. And obviously with my foot I'm not doing too much yoga today, so really focusing on on the breath and meditation side today. So I invite you, if you're free, to either sit on the floor or sit on a chair. We're just going to give the palms a little rub together, just a little bit of energy flowing through the hands. I'm just going to connect with our breath. We'll take a few deep breaths just to settle ourselves in. So either lower your gaze or close your eyes, and together we'll take an inhale. And exhale completely through the lips. Let the shoulders just relax down away from your ears. And just noticing the space that you're in, somewhere quiet, somewhere restful, somewhere peaceful. Just finding a place where you can be calm, finding a place where you won't be interrupted. Inhaling fully and then exhale completely. Just allowing the sits bones to anchor down into the earth, connecting down into Grandmother Earth connection, deeper and deeper and deeper. Feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling held. Inhaling and exhaling fully. And just sending love and gratitude to yourself for coming to your practice today. Any drama at the door, just coming back to you, back to your place, back to our moment here now together. And we'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, which is that voice, our own body instrument, which connects our head, our heart and our gut, our navel centre. All those three energy centres, when they come into balance, they come into oneness, and we can take all that energetic thinking out of our head, that mind that never stops thinking or overthinking, taking us back to our heart space, releasing and connecting with our gut, that gut instinct as well. So you can either follow along or just listen to these sacred words and just see how it feels within your body, maybe mentally, emotionally or physically. When we begin to listen to our own voice, where you maybe join in, it sounds a little weird at first, but when you begin to acknowledge that's your voice, you are here to share your voice, we become more confident within. Okay, so take an inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, hold the breath, lower the chin to the chest, lower your gaze. Exhale, completely relax and release. And just noticing how that sound, those vibrations of Ong, Namo, Guru, Dev, and Namo. So it's almost like Ong is that two unities are connected, they explode and come back. Ong, rather than Om or Ong, Ong, which is two. Namo is that I bow. Guru, that teacher within us. Dev is that connection with the head and the heart. And then again, I bow to myself, my inner self, my higher self, so I can connect to a higher state. And it's not necessarily the words, it's more the sounds, the vibrational frequencies of your voice, which activates those cells, which helps to change the chemical structure within your body, to open and come back into a harmonic state. And if you did this every day, it just brings you back into a place of peace, and it helps you to realign, taking yourself out of that busy headspace, which we all overthink, anxiety and stress, overthinking, all gets held here. So a lot of tension in our shoulders and the back, and then eventually get it into the hips, and all over the body, lots of heart type things as well. So when we use our own voice, it helps to harmonize the cells. All the cells are made of water. Water has a memory. When we put that intention into the memory cells, it then begins to open and multiply with those new intentions. Okay, I hope that made sense. If you've got any questions at all, anything at all, please do contact me. Put it in the little comment section, or just like this video to say that you've practiced it. It's always really good to hear that. Okay, so we're going to do some nostril breathing today. I'm going to use one for right nostril breathing. Okay, so right nostril breathing helps to reduce any sluggishness. It helps you to focus. If you're feeling tired and lethargic, it helps to boost your metabolism, helps to energize your being. If you maybe also sometimes get your blood pumping a little bit, so just be mindful when you're doing it. Just see how you feel. If it feels too much, too overpowering, then have a break, and then we'll do the left another day, so we can see. You can maybe do that next week, and we could compare the two. So when we're breathing, we're using the diaphragm. So we're going to inhale, we're going to push the belly out, we're going to open up into the top of under the ribs here, into the top of the diaphragm, into the lungs and into the top. Okay, so it's a big full, like a wave of air. And we're going to hold the left nostril. We're going to close it either with the left hand with the pointer finger. Sometimes that can make it a bit tickly, depending on the shape of your nose. Or you can use your thumb. You just plug the hole, plug that left nostril, okay? So we're going to keep the mouth closed. We're literally just breathing in and out of the right nostril. So we're going to inhale for the count of 4. We're going to inhale through the right nostril. We're going to open through the belly into the diaphragm. We're going to exhale through the right nostril. Okay. You can lower your gaze, or you can close your eyes, which really helps to relieve any tension across the eyes and temples. Okay, behind the skull there as well, just releasing any tension. Okay, I'm just going to set a time. We'll just do it for about 3 minutes or so today. Just a little gentle warm up into this nostril breathing. Okay, so take either the thumb or the first finger to block. You can, okay, so you can either rest it there, or you can just hold it here. You can plug it with the thumb, whatever suits you. It's not really pretty, you know, else is watching. Doesn't really matter what people think anyway. So it's just being ourselves, being our authentic selves. That's what I was looking for, authentic self. Okay, so bring the thumb to the nostril. Okay, so you're going to inhale for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to exhale for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's set the timer. So just getting a feeling for that. And there we go. Okay, so inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take an inhale. Exhale completely. And take the hands, just rest on the knees. Just another 3 minutes. We're just going to allow that energy to flow, just noticing how your body feels, helping circulation, warmth, internal body temperature a bit warmer, circulation to your fingers and your toes. feel a bit more focused, more alert, a bit more awake. Be quite nice to do in the mornings, a bit lethargic. Beautiful, give the palms a little rub together. A bit more motivated. Maybe a little bit of during at lunchtime. It really helps to open up the body and wake it up out of sluggishness maybe. I'll just close the long sat nav. As again, we open up our voice as we channel and energize all those chakras, those energy centers through the body, help them to come back into alignment so we can feel more centered and peaceful in stillness. Take an inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale. Satnam. Just bowing down to yourself, just sending love and gratitude for going to your practice today. And I invite you to connect with your breath whenever you need to find that moment of peace and stillness in your busy day. Gently coming all the way back up to the top. Inhale. Exhale, completely release. Satnam. Thank you for joining me. If you are struggling to sit still for maybe 3 minutes or 6 minutes, then I do invite you to come to one of my events, which will help to guide you to move your body into a more relaxed state of being and help to release any stress, any strain, and allow your mind to actually switch off. So if that's something you're struggling to do, overthinking, but a bit anxious all the time, then this is maybe the class for you. So thank you very much. I'm really grateful you're able to join me on the replay or live. Thank you ever so much, and I look forward to catching you soon.